Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing what we learned about writing descriptions of objects. You should have a paper copy of this, and if not, then there should be a copy in your email. If you don't have a copy, please contact your instructor. And let's begin. So on the next page, we're discussing thinking about your mobile phone and answering the questions in parts 1 to 3. In part 1, is it important to you? Most people say yes, my smartphone is important to me. How did you get it? Many people said it was a gift from my parents, or I bought it. What will you do with it in the future? Some people said that they would sell it. Other people said they would give it to their younger brother and sister. Was it expensive? What does it look like? It cost 500 euros. You require a number, and you need a currency, a form of money, whether it's dollars, euros, yen, won, dirhams, reals. You need some kind of money and a number, and you need to use the verb cost. It cost 500 dirhams. What does it look like? At this point, you need to get into the description of what does your phone look like? What is the shape, the color, the materials? Is it glass, metal, plastic, steel? When do you use it? Most people said that I use it all the time. I use it every day. You require some kind of time marker here to answer the question, when. Where do you keep it? Many people said, I keep it in my bag, or I keep it in my pocket. Scrolling down, we have the example essay, and take a moment, read through this. I'll pause here, and then we'll look at the questions below. Okay, let's look at the questions below. So, does the writer think it is beautiful? Answer is yes, I think it is very beautiful. That's right there. Who bought it? When? You're looking for the time. When? Who bought it? Ah, my parents gave it to me last year. Bump. Where does she keep it? Keep. Keep. Boom, right there. I keep it in my bag or my pocket. How much does it cost? It costs about 3,000 dirhams. 3,000 dirhams! That's a very expensive phone. What make or brand is it? A brand is a name. So we're looking for, and in a name, we're looking for a capital letter. And in this case, because they're strange, the capital letter is second. Normally the capital letter goes first on a name, but Apple needs to be different. So there it is, iPhone. There's your brand name. What does it have? Have is what we're looking for. Is it big or heavy? So it has a lot of functions, and it is very thin and very light. Has. Why did she choose to write about it? Why did she choose to write about it? Choose, chose. I chose this phone to write about because it is my favorite possession. When does she use it? Use. I use my iPhone every day for social media. What is it? It's a smartphone. What will she do with it in the future? I will keep it until there is a new iPhone, and then I will give it to my little brother. What is it made of? What colors is it? Ah, it is made of plastic, metal, and glass, and it is silver and black. Overall, what does she think of it? Overall is another phrase or signal word for in conclusion. Overall, she loves her phone. In conclusion, I love my phone. Moving on, a note about some vocabulary using the noun possession. My favorite possession. Possession is another word for thing. My favorite thing is my car. My favorite belonging is my car. My favorite possession is my car. Those all mean the same thing. The verb to have something or to own something or to belong to. I have 2 watches. I own 2 watches. This watch belongs to me. All 3 of these sentences mean the same thing. Only in the first 2, the subject is I, and the object is watch. In this case, 2 watches. However, in this example, watch, this watch, is the subject, and I am the object. This watch belongs to me. I own a new car, or I belong a new car. I own a new car. I own a new car. I have many possessions that I love. Do you? A calculator? Do you have a calculator? Who does this laptop belong to? Own to? Belong to. Take a look at the chart and look at some of this vocabulary here, which is quite useful when you're trying to describe something. And when we're describing objects, we look at color, material, price, size, weight, and appearance. And if you can add those to your description, you can make a very accurate, very good description. White is a color. Wool is a material. Metal is a material. Purple is a color. Attractive is an appearance. Silk is a material. Cheap is an appearance. Huge, size. Thin, size. Glass, material. Orange, color. Stylish, appearance. And beautiful, appearance too. Most descriptions are in the third person singular, he, she, and it. Using is, it is expensive. It costs $30. And when we use have, you'll be using has. It has 4 legs. You shouldn't be using he or she to describe an object because objects are not he or she. Objects are it. So watch out for that. Read through this one and highlight all the examples of the grammar from the box in this essay. I'll give you a moment to do that. There, I think I got them all. If I missed any, please leave a comment below. And you can see in the body, you can see how many times you're using is, it is, it is, it is, and that would be proper. You are describing a bag or a phone. It is it. That is the pronoun you're using, and you would be using this grammar throughout your description. If you wanted to change that, what would you do? Well, you'd have to go with either changing it to my bag is, or this Louis Vuitton bag is, which is a little, it's okay. It's okay. It's a little awkward to write, but it's okay. It's grammatically correct. If you didn't want to use it again and again and again, you could do that. There's nothing wrong in this paragraph with doing that. So, The introduction, 3 sentences. It's a very basic paragraph, the description style. In this essay, I am going to describe my phone or whatever item you're going to be describing. I am going to describe my shoes. I'm going to describe my watch. You can change my favorite possession. I chose this item to write about because it is very special to me, because it is my most precious possession, because I love it, because it helps me, because it helps me study, because it looks good. The reason why you choose something, you can change that to suit you. The blue, it depends on the item and how you got it. My parents gave it to me last year. It was a birthday present or a birthday gift from my brother. I bought it 2 years ago. I bought it last week. I bought it last year. Go ahead, practice that. And when you're done, come on down to using this and these. And remember, if you're talking about anything that has a double, for example, glasses, there are 2 glasses, sunglasses. There isn't one piece of glass, there are 2. Trousers have 2 legs. 2 shoes or 2 sandals. You don't have just one, you have 2, usually. If the object is plural, change this to these. This phone, these glasses. And we change it is to they are. It is my favorite thing. They are my favorite things. It is my favorite possession. They are my favorite possessions. You can switch possession and thing. Second paragraph, the body. And you're describing what it looks like. The name, how you feel about it, the cost, the materials, the colors, what it has, the size. What do you think about it? When do you use it? Where do you keep it? Think about that again. Name, if it has a name brand, how you feel about it, the cost, and if you don't know exactly how much, you say about. It costs about 10,000 dirhams. It costs about 500 dirhams. Materials, color, what it has, whether it's pockets, straps, handles, the size, your opinion of it. I think it is beautiful. When you use it, and where do you keep it? So in the conclusion, a very quick summary. I will keep it all my life, and one day it will belong to my daughter. The future tense, where is it going? What will you do with it in the future? Will you give it to someone? Will you throw it away? Will you destroy it? Maybe you don't love your bag and you want to change it. I will sell it next week and go buy a new one. Carrying on, you've got your plan for the description essay, and paragraph 1, paragraph 2, and paragraph 3. And you can swap those in and fill that in, fill these in. I'm running out of time for this video, and this is about the end of where we go of this chapter, and we did it in 15 minutes. That's great. Take a look through, and good luck on your writing quiz. Thank you very much.